Mm-mm.
And we are live.
Yay!
All right. Hello, everybody on Discord and YouTube watching our developer AMA today. Really excited to have you guys here with us. I hope you guys enjoy it. First up, we're going to do some quick introductions of the dev team that we have here with us today. So we'll start with Zero Carton. Just tell us your name
Hi!
and what you do.
Yeah, I'm Zero Carding. I'm lead art and I mainly focus on characters and outfits.
Yay!
Yeah,
Hello,
go ahead, Waldo.
everyone.
How can I clap it?
Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. I'm Waldo. I'm the lead developer. I work on the Avatar system and lots of other stuff.
Yay!
All right, DH, do you want to go ahead?
Yes, I'm DH and currently working on a UX UI side as a developer. Yay.
Yay!
Gears, do you want to go next?
Sure. Hi, I'm Gears. I'm an environment artist, so I mostly work on modeling and making environments, obviously. Nice to meet you.
Yay!
Coda, you're up next.
Hello, I am Coda. I'm like creative director and stuff and work on environments and levels and all sorts of stuff.
Yay!
All right,
Go,
Monster Mate,
Coda.
why don't you go next?
Great, thanks. Hi, I'm also Mate, and I'm one of the devs of the Animal Company. I mostly work on some graphic stuff, and also I create monsters. So, yeah, which means I just think about how to scare you guys. So, thank you for enjoying the game.
Yeah, Monster Mate's responsible for all of my nightmares. All right, and I think we got, last up is Josh.
Hi, I'm Josh. I'm also a dev.
Nice.
Josh is our
Alright.
physics master
Yes.
true.
Nice.
I'm a monkey.
Oh, yeah,
and
Pooks.
queen of trolls.
Mhm.
And I'm Pooks. I'm a community manager here at Animal Company. I manage the Discord and I'm running this live stream, so I'll be behind the camera.
Yes. Woo! It's awesome that we have Pooks, because I wouldn't have figured out how to stream to both Discord and YouTube at once. So it's awesome because then people can watch wherever they are. Though, if you are watching on YouTube, we're going to be taking a few questions near the end from our Discord, so you can join our Discord at discord.gg/animalcompany and look for the live stage, and we'll be adding a few questions there, though we did get a bunch of questions from the community ahead of time. Oh, I guess I didn't introduce myself either. I'm Mama Monkey. I'm another community manager here. All right, so
Yay.
let's get into the questions. Okay. First up, important question. When is Animal Company coming to Steam?
Oh God.
Everyone's walking away.
Great question for Waldo.
Yeah, everyone's gonna walk off stage. Whenever
I'm
we figure out how to bring it to Steam without having too many cheaters in the game, because modding and cheating really does ruin the game experience for a lot of people. We don't dislike modding, but we just don't want it to ruin the game for other people. So I think
Yeah.
at some point, but I think we still have a lot of more exciting stuff that we want to do before we get there.
All right. And next up, when will the mobile app be on Android? Burning community
So, yeah.
question I get asked with
Oh,
every
man,
post I
same.
make on social media.
Kevin, are you here?
No.
Kevin is not here.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I can answer because Kevin does our mobile app. Same. It's literally the same answer as before. Android, where we have some, it's easier to mod the app on Android. And so if we bring a mobile app to the Android, then we have to do lots of anti-cheat measures, and that's really tricky. So whenever we have that solved.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. One more question that's probably going to be Waldo again. Someone was wondering if Animal Company will get hand tracking.
Oh.
Oh.
I have yet to play a guerrilla movement style game that has
Yeah.
hand tracking and is good.
Yeah.
It's the same.
I don't think we've ever really thought about it, but like I would think that interacting with items would be really hard.
Yeah, the movement would be like maybe
Yeah.
okay, but like
How would
we
you
really
pick up
use the
stuff?
buttons.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
frequency might be only 30 FPS, so it might be a little bit delayed. When you-
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
don't
that might make it tough for some of the people that can just like launch themselves with big leaps across the
Yeah,
map.
you
Or
can move
they
your
might launch
arm
extra
really
far.
fast with a controller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it would be a good experience, but
Mhm.
I don't know.
All right. Well,
Looking forward to a game that does it well.
hand tracking is a big we'll see. We'll leave it at that. Okay. Moving on to some sort of game update questions. Someone was wondering what the origin of the dam was.
Code out. Like literally, or
Well, I mean, kind of like, I guess, where did we get the idea? Is there lore behind it? That kind of thing.
I added a dam because in IRL, if you like hang out at like a dam in real life, there's always like cool like secret government buildings nearby because they're like a dam is like a federal facility. And that was on my mind. And so, you know, Animal Company's weird facilities under a dam, it makes perfect sense. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's a damn good answer.
All right. Someone is asking if crafting will have a chance to be added.
Yeah, so it is on the roadmap, and I'm currently working on designing that. So likely yes. I can't say how it will work, because we've been going back and forth about like, is it like Minecraft crafting or is it like something else? I'll make a post on the Discord about it eventually. But yeah. TLDR, yes, but
Alright.
I don't know what it will look like. Yay.
Okay. This is, I guess, more of a general question for everyone. Which update, in your opinion, do you think you accomplished the most?
Ooh.
Definitely the dam update.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most recent
Yeah.
update was by far the most amount of like human labor hours put into it. Partially because we have more people working and just worked really hard on it. But do you guys have any other?
I agree.
I mean, I think for me, I still go back to the update last September where we introduced new animals and the whole customization system.
Yeah.
Lots of work went into that, which
Yeah.
like, you know, we added in-app purchases, which requires a whole back-end system. So it was like 4 weeks of intense work for me to spin all of that up. But yeah, that's
Yeah, and then making all the a large assortment of starting items to put in the store as well. So that's a lot of work. And then just start integrating all the animals and everything. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. So basically, we had to work out an avatar system, and then that avatar system comes with a bunch of rules of like how do we model stuff, how do we structure all of our assets. And so while I was developing it, Felipe here was creating all the actual cosmetics. It kind of all came together right at the end, right before we shipped it, and
Yeah,
it worked.
to us, cool.
Yeah, that's kind of how we operate. We like everything just comes together at the end.
Exactly.
We like that pressure.
Okay. Never mind me. I just have to
Shabara
make a
shaking her
TikTok.
head.
I have to make a TikTok for the stuff that came out today because I didn't have time yet. I'll get it done. Anyways. Okay. Anybody else want to jump on that one before I move on?
Josh, what was the toughest item that you worked on? Josh is kind of our item guru, physics wizard. He makes all of the interactive items pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Zipline?
No, not zipline.
Hookshot? Hookshot was pretty hard.
Maybe hookshot.
I love the
Balloons?
hook shot.
Hookshot. Maybe
Oh,
backpack. No.
What was that instrument? Remember?
Oh,
The theremin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe.
I don't know.
Most epic for the least.
Every item is so creative.
And there he comes. Yeah.
Oh, we can have a theremin concert.
Do you think I'm good?
Why did you add the theremin, Josh? Like,
It was Severance update.
oh yeah, Severance. Right.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a theremin in Severance?
Yeah.
There's enough of that apparently. All right. I guess for the artist, is there a map that you're most proud of? Or part of a map that you're most proud of?
Ooh, is there any environment artists here?
Obvious answer is the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I guess
Usually it's always like the most recent environment is the best one, or at least the best looking.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
trying to
So
get
good,
better and
yeah.
better at it.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
A duck has appeared.
Question: will the weekly nut wipe ever return?
Oh. Well, it depends if players want it. I'll wipe the nuts whenever.
I don't think we're gonna wipe everyone's stash or everything randomly.
No.
But we've been thinking about having a way to if you played Call of Duty or something, how you can prestige your account. So you can opt into a nut wipe to prestige or whatever. You get some reward or something like that. But...
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. But for those who don't understand what that was, that's before we had a very balanced game. We were just well, we're kind of still working on the game, and we know that it's very unbalanced. So to keep things fun and fresh every week, we just wiped everyone's accounts every week, and that sort of solved our balancing issue for a long time. And then we stopped doing it pretty much until we capped the wallets again at 10 million because people were too rich. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's on us.
All right. Sort of a general question: how do you come up with the updates for Animal Company?
Mm-hmm.
I think we pretty much just think what would be cool to do next, right? Coda, you should answer.
Yeah, it depends a lot on the update. If it's a big one, like a lake adventure, which is a multi-stage story almost. Big ones usually come from me drawing out and storyboarding it. But then sometimes an update would just be a monster that monster mate that would be fun, or an item that Josh would be fun, or something like that. And then of course the cosmetic updates are usually driven by Zero and all.
Yeah.
Of
them. For cosmetics, we make a schedule for months on end. So we just have a list of stuff that we'd like to add, and we have a weekly meeting where we discuss, okay, this is going to be happening here, so it would be cool to, for example, if there's an update, we'll make sure that the outfits and the animal that we release, if possible, can go in a similar vein to the update. So we try to match things up with dev and also with with monster design as well. So
Yeah, and more generally so last week we shipped a big update, and then immediately after we basically go into a mode where it's like, okay, we like see what people do and don't like about the update, and then like rework like all of our plans for like the next month, like right after that. So like every update we do something, and then we just like see what everyone thinks, and then blend that into a new feature or whatever.
Yeah, reading the feedback and ideas section on Discord is very helpful in like giving us new inspiration of what to do next. So
yeah, we definitely do take a lot of feedback from the community, so keep it coming. Okay, I think there's a question that was maybe added from Discord. Why add the normal office and space now and we rework them later? So like, why aren't those things in the map now?
Yeah, so this is my fault. The short version, there's two things. One is like we didn't have time, literally. B, it's like I kind of wish we were more like epic with how we did space. So like previously, you just kind of got in a rocket and went to the moon, and I felt like we could do something like much more epic and like cinematic. And so I kind of want to like bring back the moon with something epic like that. And then for the office, I thought it'd be interesting to like reintroduce it as like a PvP zone, which I told you guys about. I don't know if we do that, then it'll probably come like later. If we decide to not do that, the ops will probably just come back pretty soon. We just haven't decided yet. So TLDR, my fault.
All right. Moving into some kind of like process questions about like building a game. Do you guys plan your updates in advance or just start building stuff and kind of see where it goes?
Some stuff is in advance. Some stuff is like the day of. Sometimes if you think like, man, this update seems kind of rushed, there is like a 30% chance it was done like by me the morning of the update. That's happened multiple times.
I definitely remember the lava update because people are like, "Why didn't you tell us about this?" I'm like, "There's what?
Yeah.
Lava?
Exactly.
What?"
So it's a mix of like sometimes like we have like a vision for the game, right? Quote unquote a vision, and so like we have like a big plan that's like sometimes gets like deleted, and then it's like, oh, we have the next 3 months plan, but then actually we changed our plan. You know, we're all over the place really.
Yeah,
I think
sometimes you get those good ideas that you just want to follow up on, like, despite what the plan is.
Yeah,
exactly.
Sorry, go ahead, Bob.
I think we've been successful at planning 1 month ahead, and anything more is just like very low res, like, maybe we'll do this, maybe we'll do that. I think just like being reactive to like player feedback and just ideas that the community is generating is like very important in our process. So I think that's kind of why we plan the way we plan.
Yeah.
All right. People wanted to know, how hard is it to make an update every week?
Josh should answer.
It's pretty difficult. Yeah. I mean, a lot of times it could just take a lot of time just getting that last bit of it ready, especially like the day of, and then the day after sometimes. Yeah. So it can be difficult just to like keep up with doing it weekly, especially like you might have to put some more longer term progress on hold. But overall, I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And also, like, I always kind of forget this, but that's only really 5 days between every update. So that's 5 days of work. And then, like, if you're off for a day or if there's a holiday, that's only 4 days of work. So, like, sometimes it can be very cramped and, like, kind of tough to bring an update out. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of the time you guys are working on stuff on Wednesdays after it comes out as well, like looking at what bugs the community reports and making sure the new cosmetics get in and all that stuff.
What helps is that like realistically, it's not like I or Josh usually is like, oh, I work on an update for 5 days and then I ship it. It's more like I've been working on this update for like 14 days, and then I ship it, and then like we overlap with each other. So like Josh ships this week, and then I ship next week, etc.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. One, I guess, specifically for the art team, how long is the process of creating a new animal?
Ooh, well, I think in general we kind of leave about 15 days to do an animal, just between starting with the ideas, reference gathering, then outfit designs, and then modeling, and just making sure the character looks good in the game and rendering a cool marketing thing that we can post later into our community channels. So yeah, it takes about like 15 days, something like that. Yep. So
yeah. I love this raccoon. I'm like raccoon forever now. I don't care what else you introduce. This one's the coolest.
Oh yeah, props to John. John has been in charge of the latest animals. He's so good. The T-Rex and raccoon are just badass.
All right. Moving into some kind of general questions. Is there, and like I guess multiple people can answer this one, is there an item, feature, or monster that you think is underutilized in the game?
Ooh. The
I feel I just
theremin?
updated a few monsters, so thanks for enjoying every monster. So
Yeah.
Besides the theremin,
This is
maybe
Josh.
some balloons.
Maybe the what?
Besides the theremin.
The balloons.
It's my favorite.
The balloons. The balloons.
Yeah.
What is?
I'm kind of wishing the zombies came back. Like I thought I would be really freaked out by that, but we went in for the community adventure one day and played against zombies with like 20 people in the room, and like it was a little rough because I was on the quest 2 at that point and recording, and I'm like it was a little bit of a slideshow, but it was still super fun. So now that I have a quest 3, I'm really hoping it comes back and I can go do that again.
Great.
Yeah. I'll say most overutilized item, hookshot. People need to like actually learn to walk again. Like hookshot is like so OP.
Hookshot for life. Oh man, I'm terrible. Like I walk like this.
You gotta do the work. You gotta do the work, man. Like,
well, the problem is half the time I hit my desk when I swing my arms bigger. So maybe I just need to remember to check my play space first. I don't know.
You need a VR man like Toasty.
Yeah. Do that. I don't want to dent my walls anymore. They're already pretty banged up from VR. So, oops. Anybody else got anything they want to add on to that one at all?
That is.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. Angler, maybe. Add more anglers.
More fun monsters.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to another question I want to answer from everybody for this one. How do you guys like to spend your time while in Animal Company?
Ooh.
What's your favorite thing to do in game?
Like that? Yeah, part of that.
Trolling?
Trolling. Probably
trolling your friends.
what I've spent the most time probably is just like observing people, just like sitting in the corner and just like watching people play the game. Otherwise, the most fun is like when we do a new update and then just like following a group play through an update and then just like silently like helping them and stuff is the most fun. For sure. Otherwise, definitely just like trolling people and like blowing people up.
Yeah, blowing people up for sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't.
Watch it, Josh. Watch it.
I said no explosions. Not yet.
Yeah, reminder: explosions will blow the camera up. So
Oh.
maybe at the end, but
At the end.
not just yet.
Please don't blow Pooks' camera up.
Because we're gonna have to reposition that if we blow it up. Anybody else got favorite stuff they like to do in game?
Yeah.
You know, I like the weekly adventures that we do with the community. I love when they take me somewhere new. Like, they kind of dragged me to the planetarium one week, and I had never made it there before. So that was fun to just go in with a big group and find somewhere new together.
Yeah. I think my favorite thing is just spawning a bunch of broccoli in the lobby.
Exactly. True.
Yeah, I will say one of the most heartwarming experiences in Animal Company is like pretending you're a new player and like having just a random person teach you how to play the game. It's like it's so cute and so nice.
Yeah, I know the first time I jumped in, like, people clocked me immediately because I was like naked gorilla. They're like, "Are you new?" They're like, they gave me a pickaxe and a backpack and took me off to the mines. Like, it was really nice.
We love that.
So, thanks to everybody who helps newbies out there. We love it. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Another question. Will you find a way to crack down on modders and dupers?
Yeah. I think eventually. After I take a nap. Yes, I mean we wanna solve it. Like I think the modding modding in general for games can be very whack-a-mole. So like we'll fix one and then there's gonna be another workaround and then another, and then we continuously update the game every week, and with every update we bring new ways to mod and like break the game and like, so it's it can be kind of tricky. I think we've been mostly doing okay, although I think we can definitely do better. I think overall though we try to, I think we like to spend our time just like making good updates rather than like spending so much time anti-cheat and anti-modding. Although it is something that we have to continuously do, otherwise you kind of ruin the game for everyone else. So
Yeah.
we have someone on the team, Kevin. He's working on cheating and anti-modding kind of full time. So more to come.
All right.
And
And
this is
then
an important aspect of like bringing Animal Company to Android mobile and Steam maybe eventually. So it's pretty important.
yeah. Related to that, will you find a way to support safe mods in the future?
Yeah. I mean, I think the way this is me talking personally, not for the entire team. It's like I like modding as long as it doesn't ruin the game for everyone else. Like you shouldn't be able to like join a server and like have everyone crash out or just give everyone everything there is to unlock in the game and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you know, I think modding can really add a lot of like a whole new dimension into a game. Like you can customize the game however specifically you want it, and that can be very powerful. So not totally against it. It just sucks that it ruins the game for some people. So
Yeah, because I know, like, we started seeing in the community more people saying stuff like, "Oh, there's nothing to do," when it got really easy to get like tons of nuts and every item. We just want to make sure that, like, hey, there's still a reason to go mining or like go into the forest and like fight monsters. So yeah. All right. Let me see. Okay. What do you think the future of Animal Company is going to look like?
Oh.
instead of going to school, your school is in Animal Company.
Where's my bat?
That's nice.
Where's my bat? Come on.
Yeah. When I was young, like I have very good memories with my friends playing games together. So it's like sometimes games become kind of my childhood. So I hope Animal Company can be a game like a kind of game like you can build great memories with your friends. So yeah, and became part of your childhood. So that'll be really cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Oh, will you make another game other than Animal Company?
Hmm.
Like Animal Company 2?
2? 3? Let's get to make 3.
Yeah. They
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
What?
Maybe
For
if we
sure,
if we
yeah.
have a good idea for another game, we might. Right now, I think we're pretty happy with how Animal Company is doing, and we have so many more ideas that we want to put into the game. So, I mean, it's crossed our mind, but like, it's not like we can make 2 games at the same time. So, might as well just focus on the one.
Yeah, it's still a pretty small team as far as game companies go. So, and I know you guys still have lots of ideas. So, we're not done yet. So we're not going to talk about new game yet. All right, I think that is all the questions that we got ahead of time from the community. There's some that Pterodactyl's been getting off of Discord. So this one's for Coda specifically. What software do you use to make music?
I use Ableton Live and some like physical little synthesizer things, but mostly just that. Yeah.
All right, there you go for aspiring music producers out there, Ableton Live. Oh, the next question is just Plushy? Question mark?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird
That's
one.
weird. It's like we
Plushy.
haven't talked
How
about
does
that
one
ever.
respond to just Plushy? Question mark.
Sounds cool. It's a cool idea.
Yeah, sounds like something we should consider, right? Maybe. Maybe.
Where's
All
Tara?
right.
Yeah.
Oh, someone asked, can you add like custom maps for us movie creators so we can make better movies with maps?
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
It's like
yeah,
it's like they're reading our minds.
Yeah, we literally had a meeting about this today. We were talking about this for like an hour.
Oh.
So that's all I'll say. So we were talking about it. So.
Did
God,
any
my
one
battery's
of the
low.
attendees of the meeting put the question there?
It's a plant. Okay. Someone asks, will there be fishing someday?
Yes. We wanted to do fishing like we're imagining like, oh, in the summer we'll do like a update with like swimming and fishing, but like we were too busy, so we didn't get the fishing done. Definitely want to do fishing. I think it'll come like after like crafting, because like why would you fish? Like what do you use a fish for? We want to like solve that kind of problem, and then we add fishing, and then so it's like, okay, now that there's a reason to fish besides like, oh, the fish is worth a bunch of nuts, which is lame. But yeah,
You just
definitely
fish up the angler fish and get eaten.
yeah. But yeah, no, it's not mine. And like stuff like that, like fishing and like farming and just like interesting ways to like collect things. Definitely gonna come.
All right. Are you planning on adding achievements or any kind of new way to do progression?
Yes. I don't want to say what because we haven't decided it yet, but like this, like crafting, thing I keep talking about is like part of it is like adding progression or like quests, quote unquote. Point is we want to do that, like achievements and like story quests, like main story quests, and like limited like one or like repeatable quests, etc. You know, all that kind of stuff. Definitely want to do it. Right now the game is not like there's not enough different types of progression, I don't think.
Okay. That answers the next question too. Will there be stories in future updates? So, looks like we're starting to talk about it. Oh, will there be a time travel machine?
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna interpret this as will we be able to go to the different lobbies? You can currently go to one of the old lobbies, and you'll probably be able to go to like the recent old lobby somehow. We don't really want it to be like, oh, you just choose to like play the game in like old lobby mode, because it's just like you want to have like this like everyone has this like shared experience and they load into the same area. There's that. If the question is like, can we go back and play like old versions of the game? It's like technically not really feasible for us to support, so that literally won't happen.
All right. Will there be a trading machine?
Oh, yeah, we've talked about that.
I've been thinking about this recently. Like a month ago, my thought was like, okay, no trade. Like we do not want to encourage people to trade because it's like annoying and like it like leads to people like trying to scam each other or whatever, and like we want you to like go into the mines to mine resources to like craft your own items. We don't want you to like get your stuff like that. But recently I've been kind of changing my mind on it. I don't know. Answer is I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know. Yeah.
Next question, are you going to add pets?
Oh my god.
I mean, you kind of have the robot now.
Kind
of, yeah.
Someone did an experiment on a pet recently. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some ideas floating around. That's all I'll say about it.
I guess we don't want to say too much.
Yeah.
All right. Keep your secrets then. Next question, do you like lasagna?
Oh, man. So good.
I'm just reading the questions, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love lasagna.
I love lasagna.
No, bro.
Like,
Made
oh my
lasagna.
God.
That lasagna.
Wait. Does anyone not like lasagna?
Coda.
What?
Really?
Lasagna is F tier.
Ah.
Oh my god.
That's what you get. Violence.
All right. Okay. I think we're gonna make this the last question. What do you think about the Animal Company community?
Great.
Oh,
yeah.
They're so cool.
I love
They're the
them.
best.
I love them.
So
I love 'em.
supportive
That's
and
great.
yeah.
Very supportive. I love it.
Very active. Yeah.
What can I say?
Yeah, I
I
guess
love playing the game with the community.
I'll jump in with this one too, because I guess I'm, working with the community a little bit more too. Yeah, it's so cool to see like all the creativity in the community. Like, there's so many people doing like funny videos, and like we're seeing people doing like longer movies and stuff now, and that's just so cool to see like all the creativity. And again, like we said earlier about like people helping newbies, like that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe the best part of the game.
We love you, Animal Company community.
Yeah. I especially love all the support with when we get updates out and people are really excited about their experiences in the new areas and trying out their new outfits and animals. That's always super exciting to see, and people just being so positive. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you for playing our game.
Yay!
Thank you very much.
All right. I got a note from Tara that we might want to wrap up before people's batteries start dying. So anybody have any final words that they want to say? Just lie from Josh.
Inspirational quotes.
I can wrap it up if nobody has anything they really want to get off their chest.
Anyone got any dirt they want to air out?
Yeah. It's got
Perfect time to do that at the end of the live stream.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna wrap it up there. So yeah, if you are watching on YouTube, you can join our Discord, discord.gg/animalcompany, to take part in future events and get your questions in for the devs if we do another thing like this. And thanks everybody for joining us today and watching this live stream. It was awesome having you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And thanks again. Bye.
Thank you.